Hello dear viewers, welcome back to Medchem Companion channel. Today in this session we will discuss the example of or application of Beckmann rearrangement. Here is written a reaction which is used by scientist N.S. Mani and co-workers. They synthesized 4-ethyl 1,2,3,4 tetrahydroquinoline from the starting material 3-ethyl indene 1-on by using Beckmann rearrangement. So what they have done, let us discuss in detail. This 3-ethyl indene 1-on, it contain a ketone functionality at first carbon. So this ketone functionality is first reacted with hydroxylamine hydrochloride in order to produce this cyclic ketoxime. And this cyclic ketoxime is actually the starting point of Beckmann rearrangement, because we have seen earlier Beckmann rearrangement is nothing but rearrangement of aldoxime or ketoxime to the respective amide. So here we have produced a cyclic ketoxime. This cyclic ketoxime have hydroxyl group onto the nitrogen, and we have seen earlier the group which is trans to this hydroxyl will shift onto the nitrogen. So this is your hydroxyl group, and the group which is trans to this is this carbon. So migration of this carbon takes place onto the nitrogen, and a lactam ring will be produced. So here this cyclic ketoxime is reacted with methyl chloride in the solvent system of DCM, dichloromethane. So the rearrangement of this 5-membered ring takes place in this manner, and a cyclic ketone that is called lactam is produced. So what happened here, this carbon migrate to the nitrogen comes into the ring, and this double bond is converted into a ketone. That's why this is called lactam. Now this lactam is finally reduced with dibal in the solvent system of DCM to the corresponding 4-ethyl 1,2,3,4 tetrahydroquinoline. So this is the end product, and here is your Beckmann rearrangement. So this is all about your first application of Beckmann rearrangement. I hope you understand the concept.